Bystander here, and we have some new horizons to explore. Well, today's the day. I built up this video for a long time, and I've been wanting to talk about this game ever since I started playing it. You see how long the video is, you know how long this is going to take, so let's get right to it.
As I covered in a previous review, this franchise is a big part of my development. I loved it since GameCube. I could talk endlessly about living a life with my animal neighbors forever. But no words could describe how excited I was, how long I was waiting for this game. Now that the game is out, I see everyone, literally everyone, playing it. Every time I get a notification of someone playing, they are playing New Horizons. What's all over social media? What have I been streaming for the past week or so? Well, I played Fire Emblem and ARMS, but for the other 98%, I played New Horizons. There was already years of hype for this game. Then 2020 started up, and the way the year has been lately, with so much uncertainty going on in the world, with everyone isolated in their homes, everyone worried about getting sick or losing their jobs, this optimistic and adorable simulation game was long overdue.
Before we start, there is going to be a few spoilers in this episode, so if you want to play the game yourself but keep the surprises fresh in your mind, then you probably want to play the game a few days first, then watch this video. So, was Animal Crossing New Horizons worth the wait? Let's find out.
Right off the bat, you are no longer on a train or in a cab heading to a pre-made town. You board a plane and go on a deserted island. Just 6 people. You, Tom Nook, his maybe son, nephews, Timmy and Tommy, and 2 randomized villagers. All alone, but together. For my starting villagers, I had Mac, our island jock. He's always jogging around and pumping iron every chance he gets. And Kat, who has a bit of a bad girl persona, but secretly loves to stay up in the middle of the night and sing her heart out. But she never lets me join in. No, don't stop! I got pears as my fruit. I don't care, I get all the fruit anyway. And what, you may ask, is the name of my glorious island? Island! I'm so clever.
It's an appropriate name too, because Nintendo really drives home the island theme. Tropical climate, gorgeous music, everyone starting out in tents, working to turn a deserted island into a full-fledged town from scratch. And I do mean from scratch.
Animal Crossing finally has a crafting system, and it works so well. Along the way, you'll find and purchase DIY recipes, little cards where you can learn what materials you need to create furniture, landmarks, and tools, to name just a handful of potential cards. All the classic tools are back, like the axe, net, fishing rod, and slingshot, but you also get new tools like the vaulting pole and the ladder. A lot of these tools can break down fairly quickly, but unlike other games where I think durability is an annoyance,
Breath of the Wild.
It's not too bad here. Getting the raw materials isn't hard, and you can plan well ahead, crafting tools to extract materials to craft even more tools. And you will need these tools. In fact, until you craft the ladder and vaulting pole, you'll have to make do with only a little portion of the island. Luckily, you have a lot more control on where all the different locations can go. Like, remember Mac and Kat? You can ask to pick a location for their tent and eventual home. As the game progresses, you can even add the classic shops like Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters. And best of all, you can also place furniture outside. A fountain, a bonfire, a transformer. Eat your heart out, Michael Bay.
You truly can customize your island into a true paradise. And watching it go from unkept wilderness to a tropical utopia, all because of your hard work and patience, or time traveling if you want, makes it all so satisfying. You honestly have a lot more control here than you ever did as Mayor in New Leaf. It's kind of weird when you think about it.
But along with the feeling of satisfaction of growth, you also get Nook Miles, a digital currency on your Nook phone for purchasing special in-game rewards. You get Nook Miles for doing anything, really. Talk to villagers? You got Nook Miles. Catch a fish? You got Nook Miles. Stung by wasps? Soothe your wounds with Trusted Tom's healing ointment of Nook Miles. But enough of what you can make. What can you do in New Horizons? Well, for newcomers, you can already do a lot. You can continue to catch bugs and fish and dig up for fossils. You can donate your findings to the local museum, which is easy to unlock early on. I am so happy to see Blathers back on an HD console. Not you! Send him donations, and he'll share fun facts and little jokes, which are optional to listen to if you're in a hurry. Although I just love how enthusiastic he is, and how mad he gets about ladybugs. Tom Nook is back, obviously, and you can pay loans at the residence center to slowly turn your tent into a large house. Not much has changed from previous entries, you still owe him thousands of bells. What I will say is that Tom Nook seems way more likable in this game. I don't know what it is, but it seems like the writers worked really hard to redeem his character in this game in particular. He doesn't seem like a crook, he just wants to create an island paradise, a place where villagers can call home. Also, he's a fan of KK Slider. I didn't know that, did you know that? At a certain point, you'll gain enough experience to upgrade the residence center from a tent to a town hall. Isabelle returns! And you gain the ability to install bridges and ramps available, slowly making the ladder and pole less useful, except for mystery tours.
Speaking of, the game has mystery tours, where you fly into unknown islands, gather resources, and, occasionally, meet a new villager to add to your abode. I met quite a couple, and I love them.
I got Midge, who was in my New Leaf Town and long missed, and Pongo. Remember from my GameCube video? She left Town for Island and wants to make her career as a pop star a reality. Rock on, Pongo! And of course, Stu, who is slowly becoming one of my favorite villagers just for the amount of amazing things that comes out of his mouth. I love him.
And that's just the villagers I had when recording this. Now I have even more villagers. Shep, who's a cute little sheepdog, I think, who's kind of giving Mac a bit of competition on being the top dog, you know what I'm saying. Ike, a bear who jumped from Animal Forest all the way to New Leaf and is now returning in New Horizons.
I fight for my friends.
And you know I had to. You know I had to add Wolfgang, and I am proud to say that he is now a villager in Island.
There's so much in this game I still haven't mentioned. The fact that turnip prices have returned, but there's a cute villager pig selling them now. The fact that there's an airport where you have two dodos, Orville and Wilbur, reference to the Wright brothers, and I haven't even gotten to terraforming yet. Animal Crossing is a game that you enjoy bits at a time. It is meant to last weeks, months, and even years, filling the game with content over time. And if anything, the recent Nintendo Direct proves that free updates are going to come out regularly, and they will add even more content to the game, getting us glued to our Switches and putting more care and effort into our islands. Regardless of what you do, the game fills you with hours upon hours of entertainment, encouraging you to play every day to do a set of daily routines, and slowly unlock content over time. There are so many fun things, both big and small, that make the game unique, and in my opinion, one of the best in the series, as I am having fun playing it every day I can. Heck, it is slowly becoming the game I stream almost every day now, and I'm okay with that. Every time I think I'm done with a day in AC, I get a special character visiting, or find a cool DIY recipe, or something happens, and I want to play another hour and then rinse and repeat, and whoops, it's 7 in the morning. I'm learning so much about the game every day, and I don't think I can form an accurate review with just 2 weeks of playing the game. This is one of those cases where I can offer you my first impressions of the game, and trust me, there are a lot of things I love about this game. But like with my Ring Fit review, I'm reviewing a game that's designed to be enjoyed for a long period of time. So while I enjoy New Horizons for what it is now, I want to spend a lot more time with it before I can give my absolute final thoughts. As of now, living my life on a tropical island with my animal friends is one of the most amazing experiences on the Switch. If you are a fan of any of the games in the franchise, this one is a must-buy, as it not only adds to what made the franchise great, but surpasses it and goes above and beyond.
But do you know where Animal Crossing really shines, especially in times like this? The multiplayer.
I am so happy I get to visit my friends and see what they have created. I can take in all the hard work everyone puts into their homes and islands. We can pass each other's gifts and mail as many old tires as our heart desires. Don't even get me started on the new camera feature. Taking photos and sharing them on social media has not only produced laughs, but has also made the Animal Crossing community a growing and bustling place. So many Switch owners are visiting each other's towns, making great content, posting group photos, even going on cute dates in Animal Crossing, using the game as a way to bond with friends and companions they can't see in real life.
And that is why this game is so important right now. In an age where people are stuck inside, uncertain what's going to happen and when things will be back to normal, Animal Crossing New Horizons is a comforting place people can go to when they need to make it through the day.
Animal Crossing is more than just a cute game. It's an escape, something to keep us occupied and distracted from the daily craziness. The game looks gorgeous, there are endless amount of things to do, and we get the joy of seeing the worlds each and every one of our friends has constructed, seeing how people are playing the game, enjoying what a tropical island is like with our favorite neighbors, and making us smile every step of the way. I was initially bummed the game got delayed to March, but this game truly came out at the perfect time, right when we needed it most. The community is continuing to grow, and this is a game we will be playing for many months, maybe even years to come, as we distract ourselves with the joy of an island getaway.
Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm off to play some Animal Crossing, and I hope you enjoy the game as much as I do.